And good morning, people. Welcome back to Star Ocean. Till the end of time. I have had a bit of trouble with this grinding session, but it is completed now, so I don't need to worry about it. Everyone, and I mean everyone, is now equal, apart from Faith and Nell, of course. Well, they're equal to each other, which is how I want it. Faith and Nell are 68, and everyone else is 64. Which means I've got a couple of things to show. Luckily, it's only going to take one fight to really do that, because Mirage and Adray are only the only two people that have learnt any skills of note. The only other one possibly being Sophia, but no, she's still got Lightning Strike. So what has Mirage and Adray learnt? Well, we'll start with Adray's symbology. I believe we left him off with Reflection and Southern Cross. He has now learnt Stone Rain, Explosion, Gravitation, Laser Beams, Lightning Strike, and Angel Feathers. So he has learnt quite a bit of spells now. Some of the more expensive and more useful spells, I would say. Mirage doesn't learn any symbology herself, though. Skill-wise, the only real one of note here is Seagate. Summons a giant shark that lives in the freezing waters. He's also got increased HP, damage, MP damage, all the normal stuff, and what he learned before. Charge aerial, all that stuff. Tide and Fist, Chaos Tide, Southern Cross is on his short range only. So the only one I've got to really show is Seagate. He's also got No Guard, but that's not really that important. Mirage, on the other hand, she gets No Guard, Standby Healing, Critical Hit HP, First Aid. I believe No Guard is the only one we haven't seen there. And what else has she got? Well, let's just go down the list. Charge, Aerial, Critical Hit, Stun, Fear, Increased HE damage, MP damage, and then we actually get to her skills. You might recognise a lot of them. Sphere of Might, shares that with Cliff. Hammer of Might, the same. Electric Fists, the same, she shares that with Cliff. Aerial Assault, again with Cliff. Acrobat Locus, again with Cliff. Crescent Locus and Triple Kick, she shares with Maria, because she taught them to Maria. Her unique one, though, is Avenger Charge, a continuous tackling attack. This hits multiple times to a single enemy. It is actually quite long-winded and quite powerful, actually. There is one issue with it, though. It is fire-based. Early on in the game, that wouldn't have been a problem because a lot of enemies are weak against fire. Unfortunately, now we're getting to near the end of the game, we are sort of having that flipped on its head, and enemies are no longer weak against fire. They are mostly strong against it. Or even just absorb the element altogether. So it does have its downside at this point. While she does have the same skills as Maria and Cliff, her animations are slightly different. Mostly this is the colour, but like Electric Fists for her is a red colour, while Cliff it's yellow. Aerial Assault, her animations are slightly different and the colour is different. Crescent Locust, the colour is different. Triple Kick, the colour is different. So she does have a bit of visual differences between the two characters. Mirage has HP and MP maxed, and 5 and 4 attack defense. Adray 6 and 6 with HP and MP maxed. I'm not sure why Mirage is lacking a bit behind in the SP. She should be equal because, well, everyone else has sort of got the same amount, roughly. But, oh well. Anyways, let's go and show these skills off, shall we? I do need to change formation. I've been using the escape formation just in case I needed a quick runaway during my grinding. Inverted fine. So, let's go through here and get immediately hit on by one of these. So, let's and you stop doing that. Thank you. I have turned those two to manual so I can actually show these properly. And this is Seagate. As you can see, it literally summons a giant shark. It hits twice if they are in range of the if the enemy is in range of both ends of the blast, and that's mostly what I've been letting Fate happen because, well, he isn't really needed. Not from grinding of these two. Do need to heal Adray quickly, but on to come on, stop that, thank you. Anyways, on to Mirage and Avenger Charge. Yeah, that would have hit around about 10 times if oh, what's it called? If it actually hit all the times. I need to heal again. But yeah. Yeah, around about 10 times. If all the things hit. But that's both the skills really that's necessary to. And really, this fight isn't really that much now, so I'm going to cut to the end of it, I think.
Have much left in me.
Okay, now I need to do a couple of things. Firstly, I want to get the team that I'm just about to use, so I need Cliff and Leah. Yep, them two will do just fine. And I also need Nell. And I need to change a few skills up, because I'm just about to go into a fight. It's not an easy fight. And I need one more. Where is it? Flying Guillotine, there it is. I won't be going in close, so I might as well just chain Flying Guillotine. You're fine. And you are fine. Excellent. The reason I don't want to go into the next fight with Fate and Mirage is both of them have fire attacks equipped, and this next enemy absorbs fire. So yeah, so let's go in, shall we? You might remember the sword enemy from earlier. This is not it. This is something slightly more dangerous. This is the Lesser Eye.
Okay, guys. Let's take it.
It's strong against pretty much every element. So I'm wanting to sort of make sure I've got yeah, it's got lots of magic, and it does have a couple of nasty attacks, which is why I'm staying at range. It has a couple of circles that it will mark on the ground, so that one there, that will do damage and heal itself every couple of seconds. Well, every half second. Its eyes hurt you, and yeah, I believe it also has a I can't remember. It has a lot more attacks than what it's using. That was stumbling. Yeah, it's just this just seems to be running around in circles for some reason. And it's letting me just do everything. Yeah, that was a lot easier than it should have been.
And
if I been getting in close, it would have really hurt me a bit more. Most of its skills are based around it. It's centered on itself. It has that misery circle. I believe there's another one where it jumps up into the air and rains down lasers on itself. Anything below it and hits everything. But since I only had one person there, I'm guessing it didn't know what to do. With Cliff only being in close, with the other two being at range. So that's that fight over with, and I can go back to my normal setup. Which is handy because I don't really like standing at range and using flying guillotine, even though, okay, I'd take that as a lie, I do like doing that. But I feel it's a bit cheap sometimes. Okay, but that's that boss fight out of the way. I had nothing to worry about there, and I can move on. Shrine of Catan has taken a few changes though. Also, something that I've done is Rings of Erudition. During my leveling up, I discovered that these 10% experience acquisitions stack. So I literally had 6 of them on my team. You might notice on the right I've got 13 of them at the moment. I had 2 on every character. So every battle with the 3 people in, 6 equipped, that's an extra 60% experience added. Right now I'm getting plus 20 because I've got 1 on Nell, 1 on Cliff, and something different on Maria. Fate, Pepita and Mirage have Rings of Erudition. Sophia and Adre don't. So each combat I will be getting plus 20 experience, which is going to be helpful in the long run. But yes, Shrine of Catan has taken a few changes. There's no more, the enemies have changed pretty much, but there's no more items to pick up. They haven't been refreshed or anything like that. We've now got these sorts of things, which are incredibly annoying. Polyhedrons. I might have wanted to keep Flying Guillotine in for these. 60,000 HP, 6,000, and they just roll around, as you can see. And there we go. They hit for a lot of damage. And I'm not entirely sure why. Yeah. I might die to these because of simply... Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to die to these just because...
Hey, let's split.
Yeah, I hate these enemies personally. And I was lucky enough to get away. But yeah, that's the polyhedrons. I am hoping I don't have to face too many of these. Okay, I am going to do... that. Yeah, might as well. Let's get a Flying Guillotine in. Aerial Assault, and you can stay like that, I think. Let's try this again, shall we?
You don't really want to mess with
Chill out, okay?
Yeah, they hit you for 3,000. Those are criticals, I believe. So hopefully I can just right, let's get rid of one at least, please. Okay. Kill you if I can. Nope. Yeah, this is taking. These are really painful. And there I go again. I think I'm just going to avoid these. Honestly. It's strange that I can't deal with them even at level 68, and I should be able to. Yeah, and there's different ones as well. There's these ones.
Here we go, guys.
Other sorts of polyhedrons, blue ones, which have more health and more MP. So, yeah, I believe they even do more damage as well. Yep. So, I think the best thing for me to do at the moment is just sort of avoid those enemies. Don't like it much because I would like to show how much experience they give, but right now I can't deal with them. So yeah, let's avoid these for the moment. And lovely enough, we've also got new enforcers. Because these are basically defending the orb. And I need to put on my combo at least. But I'm happy enough doing Flying Guillotine at the moment. Because he can't hit me from this distance. Well, he can, but mostly the attacks he does that could hit me, like this one, are pretty much telegraphed. And I need to heal him. But yeah, enemies here aren't a joke. They are actually very dangerous. So do be careful when you're here. This one shouldn't last too long. There we go.
What goes around comes around.
And 1,999 experience. And that's with a plus 20%. So, not really worth it, to be honest. Anything else? Yep, they're polyhedrons, and I do believe through this door is yet another boss. So let's do this. I've already died enough times. Yeah, and where are they? I can go to that because this boss is actually quite quick on its heels. Shadow Wave should do just fine. You might recognise it as well. One of these again, yeah. Oh! It's not the one I thought it was.
Okay,
These are Dark Armors.
Let's take them on.
So, yeah. Let's try and survive, shall we? Well, that lasted about 5 seconds, didn't it? Oh dear, today has been pretty bad in my attempts to stay alive, hasn't it? Really? That got me? Come on. There we go. And if I can get that combo off, I should be fine. Let's wait a second. And there we go. Because they're knocked on the ground, Shadow Wave works very well. And I can get that. There goes one. There goes... look, I thought it was the second one. But... get them down. Get one down, and it makes the fight easier. Get the second one down, makes the fight easier again. And he's down again. How did you get hit over there? Let's heal you.
Healing!
And there goes one, and last one, which should make this fight pretty easy. One of these is not hard. 3 of them, with all the area effect stuff
So
they
long,
do,
friends.
can be a bit.
Judgment waits you.
12,000 experience and 117,000 foal. Nice. So we are basically fighting our way through this entire area again, and I like that Shadow Wave combo so much I'm going to keep it in for a bit. But we're not done. We need to get all the way through, and it's not exactly going to get easier, unfortunately for me. So yeah, this could be a bit of a fail run. I would really like to be a higher level right at this moment. If anything, just to fight those polyhedrons, but I remember them from my runs through this on Galaxy difficulty, and they were not easy then. So them on Universe, I'm not surprised that they're so difficult. Anyways, next time, more of the Shrine of Kadan and more of the dangers. So until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun, goodbye.